Okay, it's Saturday. We are back at Meadowbank after a couple of away games, and it's FA Trophy today against Eastbourne. Mark, how are you today?
Yeah, very good, thanks. Very good.
So it's FA Trophy this weekend, a break from the league. Where's the importance for a competition like this for a club like us this year?
Yeah, I mean, for a club like us, it's massively important, really. Obviously, we had a brilliant experience in this competition not so long ago, 2, 3, 4 years ago. Any competition that can get you to Wembley, it's the holy grail of football, and also the golden seal of approval for a club to have gone to Wembley. If you go and speak to any fan in any club, sometimes you'll get some guy, retired bloke in here, say, well, you know, I went to Wembley in 1951. You know, it's this competition gives non-league clubs a brilliant opportunity for the most memorable days. So for us, only being 25 years old, it's a tournament we really care about, and yeah, we'll certainly be taking it seriously, as I'm sure Adam and Eastbourne will be.
And is that reflected in your selection today? There was never any consideration about changing around too much, or sort of utilising anybody else from the B team or anything like that today. You wanted to put out as full strength side as we could for this.
Well, I think if it's a league game, there'd be a few players maybe not playing and a few that would be, but I feel like we're reaching a new era slowly. You know, like I said, we've got Josh and Morrow jogging round. We think we're expecting Niall and Jason back next week. Jason's on the bench today. We could have played him, didn't want to rush him. McShane, believe it or not, I think he's going to be on the bench next week, which would just be amazing. Long way from where he wants to be, but so there is a bit of a change of the guard for us, and we want to keep looking at boys in different positions. I think George is going to play holding. Okay. Brennan's left centre back. Just little trial and errors in there, really. But at the same time, it's a really, really strong team. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that team selection today, with Frankham coming in. So not presumably not a back four, but playing in that holding position just in front and can slot back in if needed. Yeah,
that's it, mate. Yeah, the Eastbourne are a really good pressing team. Adam's done a good job, you know, there. I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. He's got a brilliant pedigree, which is why Simon brought him in. But they're full-time, and they're very fit. They work really hard. They're very professional. And, you know, they are one of the clubs this year that can definitely win this division. I think if you go and highlight the clubs you think can win it, they're one of the 5 or 6 that can win it. So I think it'd be a really good test. I think we'll have all the quality. I think it'll be, can we match their intensity, which is a little bit like what happened down at their place, really. But we're certainly in better place with players today than what we were at their place. So we'll have to see.
One of our most informed players this season has been Jimmy Mewett, and it's been pointed out to me it's his 150th appearance for the club today. Quite a milestone for him, isn't it?
Yeah, and just such an amazing lad, you know, like an incredible lad. The life and soul and fun and, you know, sensitive, and he's everything rolled into one. He's experienced a lot of stuff at this club he thought he never would. I mean, we got him from Bognor, what seems like a long time ago. And he's actually got better with age, Jim, to be fair. We've lent on him a lot. You know, Briggs has had 2 seasons of troubles, hasn't he? Maybe 3 seasons. Yeah. And Jimmy's been lent on. We've never, ever bought in anybody else to play that side. And Jimmy's gone from being the understudy to the main man that side now. I think we're definitely mindful of him having too many minutes today. Yeah. I think you'd expect to see potentially Briggs come on at half-time. You know, because A, we need minutes into Briggs, and B, Jimmy was really tired at Slough second half. So, but yeah, a really, really good custodian for the club, Jimmy, and I really appreciate him as a person.
And before we finish, you mentioned just now as well, obviously the club's only 25 years old, and there's a lot that the club has achieved, and looking around now and foreseeing anything like this. But tonight, Mark, and for the next few days, you're off to New York, and you're going to be promoting the club out there. Ever in your wildest dreams would you have expected to have been doing that and talking
No.
about Dorking Wanderers over in New York?
This is it, mate. I didn't think we'd ever go to York, let alone New York. We went to York last year, but no, listen, the support we get, you know, I think we went into the National League at like a really tough time on the field in terms of Notts County, Wrexham, Chesterfield, Oldham, all these clubs. But in profile-wise, we went in there at the best time. We won so many fans through Welcome to Wrexham and BOA. And yeah, we're going to meet loads of them over there, flying out after here, hopefully with a win. And yeah, we're all looking forward to it, to be fair. I mean, been a while since I've been in New York. Last time I was there, I got in trouble for taking a gun out of a taxi driver's pocket. Right. To be honest with you, he went mental. I thought
wow.
Yeah, I was only having a laugh. But yeah, there you go, mate.
Hopefully don't get in the same taxi with him again.
Yeah, so I don't see that. Yeah, exactly that. Lock, you know, exactly. Do your pocket up. That's my advice. But no, we're looking forward to it, and looking forward to going to McCarthy's, and the boys over there have been really good to the club, and they put money in the club. They're supporting the club primarily, and it's just a beginning for our journey. You know, we've got on the field. We are rebuilding this team.
Yeah. And again, that was another thing that was pointed out to me by somebody the other night at Slough. 7 of that starting lineup had not been at the club prior to this season.
Yeah, exactly. We are massively rebuilding the team. You know, we want to. When we had that really good trophy run, like we had a really established team.
Yeah.
And I mean, even though you look back at it and go, the back three at Stockport that night was Dan Gallagher, Isaac Philpott, and Sam Beard, right? And you look back at when we beat Bromley down here. Bromley were flying. And it's like Morrow, it's like Jason, it's like, you know, we just had a team that knew each other, played for each other. That takes time no matter who the players are in the building.
Yeah.
We've got really good players in the building here.
Yeah.
So if we can work with them and get our style of play right, you know, we'll become a really good outfit for this division we're in now. Even if it's not now, let's face it, next season we'll be favourites from day one as we're rebuilding what we've got. Yeah. But obviously a long way to go this year, and we're you know, we're having a good season, all considered.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Mark. As always.